Hello, everybody. Welcome to Games versus Sol. This is a new one. We're not gonna. We've put the competitive games on hiatus. Now we're just playing for fun, using the Eurobowl rules, having a bit of practice for Sol, and mostly just having fun. Hello, Sol.
Hello, Jim. Yeah, my main goal with this right now is just to kind of, honestly, talk me through some stuff, too. I'll be glad to talk you through some stuff as well if you need. Not that you do, because you're very experienced. Well, I guess with the dwarves, maybe not with the Zons. I'm happy to talk about any plays throughout this. I just kind of want to get to the bottom of what the real game plan is when playing Elven Union, because as it stands, I know statistically on paper, right now they're a lot better than, rats, and I did fantastically with rats last year. I, however, in practice, am struggling to find that same kind of spark, and so this is kind of maybe the beginning of a journey for me to figure out how to really work through this team. I've been kind of eyeballing what I need to do, and I think that it's going to be good. This is the critical practice. I think 10 games with you is more valuable than 100 games on ladder, genuinely.
I agree. From the opposing point of view, if you like. I mean, the 10 games with you, yeah, definitely. It's like playing versus ladder people. No offense to the ladder people, but it's just it's more like fighting the dice, isn't it, than fighting the plays?
Yeah. And now, with me in the mix, you get to fight the dice and the plays. Isn't that exciting?
Well, hey, yep.
Okay, so I've got one leader thrower. Do I keep him off for the one turn versus Zons? So these are the first choice here. So now that we have infinite time to really kind of muck about and think about it, I actually would like to talk about this. So the beauty of playing friendlies is I can just fucking ask you, man. But this is currently my thought process is I can save this just as a backup for the one turn and also to preserve this key piece for the next drive. And I'm thinking that maybe that's worth it. Simultaneously, 4 rerolls on defense lets me get pretty aggro, but then my defense can just fall apart eating 3 removals right off the LOS. So maybe I shouldn't bank on that. Yeah. It's taking power off the pitch, right? But also it's not I think because, you know what? Yeah, because we I would take my leader thrower rat off the pitch every day. So I think that answers it. If I was playing rats, this guy would be off the pitch, so this guy's off the pitch. That's got to be the answer.
The rat one turn is better, though. A lot better. I would say it's a lot better. Even though, as we were saying, pearls are maybe the 5th best one turn, I do feel like the Skaven one turn is a lot better.
Skaven's the 2nd best one turn in the game behind Underworld. And I would say that I agree, but I will say that Nerves of Steel helps account for quite a bit.
Yeah.
Nerves of Steel is a very big factor in that one turn, and not having to roll a 4+ in some cases, right?
Yeah.
Can make a huge difference. That's a significant shift up that can justify needing one more push. 25% fail state versus a 25% fail state. Really, it somewhat evens out, logically speaking.
Honestly, you've convinced me, Sol. You've talked me into it.
So the difference being that 1, you don't always need a 4, and 2, you don't have a rat ogre with Juggernaut. That's the big one, right?
Yeah, that is the big one. And sidestep, you don't have sidestep on your movement 9. You've lost a point of movement and you've lost sidestep.
Yes. So I mean, there are definitely distinctions, and it is relevant, and it is harder. I'm just saying that I don't know that the gap is that significant. It's just going to depend on the teams you're fighting, right? If I'm fighting a bunch of strength 4 stand firm shit, I might just be a little sad. Yeah. Okay. On that note, is this good? 1, 2, 3, 4. I just have a bonus elf doing nothing. I could protect. Do you have any tackle pieces? No. I don't know that I rightly care. I don't really care if you hit a blodger, then that actually would probably be to my advantage if you were blitzing a blodger. I can only go so wide before it stops making sense. It just does not sensical, really. So I just have 1 extra dude.
You can have symmetry with 5, Sol. You can have symmetry.
You can have symmetry with 5. Yeah, I still think it's always going to be better to be out wider here.
Okay.
I think pretty objectively, I want to be wide here because I need to be able to capitalize off blitzes, or at least force you to think about them in your setup.
But what I mean is you could be symmetrical, right? You can get an extra one wider there, move him across, put the guy in the centre.
So like this, and then have like a 3 elf here,
Yeah.
and then do something like this, which keeps a screen up the whole way through. No matter who you hit,
Yeah.
that could go. Do I want more elves baseable by higher strength units with guard, or do I want it to be like a commitment to base each elf?
That's the question. Maybe you don't want that. But it would get you a bit more width, wouldn't it?
It definitely would. Or at least it will protect the center. It lets me punch out to the sides a little bit more. I mean, even something like this is still, like, pretty trap spacey. Like, even if you do have a breakthrough here, what do I care?
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to go for a breakthrough there. No way. Other people
honestly,
might, but then you might get them anyway.
You know, with sidestep, even something like this is completely reasonable. I think maybe we're going out too far. Let's try this. I think we'll try this setup and see what we think of it. No, because then, like, if everything faces up in the center, it's a problem. Okay, final answer, and I'm sorry, they won't hold it.
I think this might be one game rather than two tonight, so...
Might be one game rather than two, Jim. But, yeah, I think something like this is more logical. There we go. I think we'll stick with the classic 3-3-4 Gdanik, I think I like to call it. Or shit, do I call it the Hello Maya now? I can't.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. I certainly have no problem doing that. I just sometimes forget because I haven't seen them in forever. But yeah, this is fine. Overthinking things.
Classic Soul. Now I'll do my brainless setup in a few seconds.
Now, by comparison, everyone at home gets to watch Jim set up in 35 seconds, and then it's perfect and it's fine. So there are no sure hands piece on his on team, or the thrower has sure hands?
No sure hands.
Okay, cool. So anytime I face a team without sure hands, that immediately makes this guy the linchpin, which is good.
Yes.
Means I have like a big ace up my sleeve that I can always work with.
Yes, the odds are terrifying, aren't they? I learned. I learned that the odds are absolutely flipping terrifying.
Even if what I have to do is like red dice 5+, that's still barely worse than a coin flip, which is quite a bit of a problem.
Yeah, it's crazy.
At least as long as you have rerolls for both actions, that is.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always on the table, and it's good to have in the pocket for sure.
Yep. That's why I realised that, like, you know, the H cage and stuff is the best way, right? But you just have to stop the dodge in. There's the what's it called? The carrying on a strength 4 or you know, Venga bussing just isn't that important when you compare to just dodging in. The dodging in is the once they're in, the odds are never that bad. It's fucking crazy.
I think that also depends, obviously, on team makeup. Like, if you're severely out strength, then your H cage gets caged, and then it gets harder and harder to move through. And I think that the nature of those positions is also going to naturally breed, like, more compression, and it's harder to be more spread out. But you do have to cover your ass. You just do. So that's just kind of the exchange that you give up in that sequence.
Yep.
Fairly meaningless quick snap. I'll take it.
Yeah.
I think a blitz there could have been pretty devastating, theoretically.
Theoretically. But I mean, there's not much more I could do, is there?
I think bringing the others onto the right upper square is better.
Yeah, that could have been upper square. Yeah.
Outside edge being in one, now that I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
I would do that just because it takes away the 2+. Because even if all I do is push the inners on, now I've just created a full gate, right? All the way to the center.
Yeah.
And, like, yes, the edges might be a little bit more punchable theoretically, but, you know, the edges are way less problematic than the center because statistically the ball will be centered more often than edged.
But then the games you lose are when it's edged, so...
I'm always edging, Jim. Yep. And that is reasonable. I gotta remember what it's like to play rats. It's been a while. I looked back over like my NAF stuff, and it's weird, dude. It's so weird to think that out of all of the games that I've ever played in tournament, my only losses have been rats. That is, it's just so funny. But it makes, I mean, obviously there's a big luck component and other things are due, but like, yeah, rats are very feast or famine sometimes. They're not very drawish, are they? So
No.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Good at winning, good at losing. Huh.
I really don't want you to just smash my big girl. But
Also, right now, I mean, unless something changes, the main thing I'd be eyeballing is trying to get a good team split in here. I see the 3 gap between your protection of the ball.
I haven't
and
finished
feel-
moving though. I haven't moved. I haven't finished
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
yet.
I do know it's coming. I'm just like, that's immediately kind of where I'm eyeballing. For those at home, if you're fighting somebody who's not Jim, and who, that doesn't know better about this kind of thing, a lot of players will pull back, right, to protect the ball from elf incursion,
Yeah.
thus creating a self-fulfilling prophecy in which the elves incur upon the backfield. There's not proper defenses in place. And so, just something to keep in mind is you have to always maintain a double screen from where you want to prevent, like, the breakthroughs. And I think that in most cases, like, forward prevention is going to be stronger.
Yes.
Like, I noticed versus, like, a lot of, like, 50 and 60% coaches lately, they will leave things like that on. And as early as turn 1, I can feel like my position is dominating by only rolling, like, a couple 2s. And that's I think, why Agi gets a bad rep, to be honest with you.
Yep.
Nicely handled.
Thanks.
Super safe positioning.
It does mean that I've got to make a blockless block. Artemis in tatters.
There was probably some kind of, like, ordering way in which we could have done that a little bit differently. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Not the end of the world. Murder my
Maybe.
family.
Maybe.
No. So, all things considered, that's pretty good. Do I probably come up here, keep him safe? Is everyone else in a place where I'm comfortable with? I think something like this and this. And then we can blitz this and get a follow-up block. So
Spicy.
4 dice on with block, and then we come back and protect our catcher. That's not too bad. But we don't need it because we're the greatest
Diced.
that ever done did it up. And you're completely fine because I fucking hate everything.
Good.
just not a happy person, Jim. Not a happy man. And I think we can create some. So I think, like, the idea here then is that we create, like, a corner tag on this Zon, which either forces an allocation of the guard over there, creates a little bit of strength and control. Gonna go back here, and I guess better to center him up directly with the ball rather than pick any harder sides. And we just cover that edge. That's pretty good. I actually don't need to pick up that other elf and do anything with it because it's just begging to remove it. So, all you.
Interesting.
Oh. You know what, Jim? I'm fucking stupid. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The catcher being exposed does suck ass. I have an Apo, but I would rather not risk any hits on the wrestle strip, and somebody had to be there.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
So
listening to him
no,
as
with
well.
the stun there and the stun there, yeah, just somebody had to eat a shot here. So he's dead immediately. Who plays Blood Bowl? Do I play Blood Bowl? I play Blood Bowl. But fair enough. Okay. I am fucking bad at Blood Bowl, everyone. Maybe the answer was to pull him back and take the 2+ dodge to come in, just to kind of, like, risk the 2 to maybe offer that up, but then it risked the Roger. Doesn't matter. I can Apo this. I don't need to Apo this. I am down 2 players, but your Zons, I can keep punching back. I think it's an okay knockout. I don't love it, but so far nothing has told me that I've established any kind of major position that dominates, and until I do, you know, what else are you gonna do about it? Upside, if that's the blitz, then I've at least tagged one of you. Probably won't matter too much. Solid Vanga. Solid H. Got it. H.
Time to play the game!
Oh, I love me some H. Okay. This requires a degree of patience. Yeah, didn't die. My plan sucks.
Yes, I wasn't really super happy about making that dodge, but, you know, sometimes it works.
It is what it is, what it is. Do I have enough players to stay in front and punch this one? Because obviously the only Zon I want to hit is this blockless prick. I don't want to give up extra shit. I'm not sure I have a choice, though. Like, this also forces some stuff back. I think... Okay, I think we're going to stand him up, because we can't leave the elves alone forever. Somewhere in there. That looks pretty good to my eye. Which one? Guess this one. Yep, gotta be. Well, why wouldn't it be a fucking push? Well, why wouldn't it be? Okay.
Now you snake the dodge off and die. Would be wonderful.
I am not dodging off.
Try to trick you.
Specifically for that concern, yeah. I think if we can bring something like here, that closes off that push out into the blitz on the blodge. And then we have to... There's going to be some movement here, but something like this. We're kind of line-ish, considering you're kind of bashy.
Yeah, we're kind of bashy, aren't we?
They are. Yeah, Zons are bashy, absolutely. Once again, the other elf has no need to stand up, and we just hold and hope that's enough. In Blodge, we trust, if need be. Still pretty early.
Sorry, 1 second. I'm just going to pause this here. I've just realised. Right. Bear with me. Hello, BDM.
Yeah.
Glorious, right. So you've got 1 on 2, so I can punch, block 1 and blitz 1.
Yeah, I'm eating 2 hits here, which I don't like. But at least one of them is a blodger. It's not nothing.
Yeah.
So, it's more than I'd like to give up, and maybe I didn't have to. But I have. But I gotta figure, as long as you're consolidated in this H cage, you don't have the most to move through, which is helpful. Yeah. Diced again. Really? Of course it fucking would. That is just my to-go-to complaint, by the way, every time, is of course it would.
Really, game?
Oh, this is not my sidestepper. Okay, hey, when we're learning new races, that's not my blodger. I mean,
He
it
is a
probably was.
blodger.
It was probably still relatively acceptable, but fuck. That's not my side. Like, why isn't it let me step? I don't know. Maybe because my sidesteppers are over there. Okay. 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 Boop, 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 boop. Jesus Christ, Jim! You really don't want to get this ball sack.
Not really. Keep your hands off my ball, Saul.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, you've done enough to stop me from doing anything extra stupid.
As long as I can stop the extra stupid things, yeah. It's absolutely not possible for me to play Blood Bowl without Artifice in my head. Every single time I make a blockless block, I hear Artemis calling me a fucking moron.
Nah, I think don't let it get to you too much. At the end of the day, Art's just human too.
It doesn't get to me at all, but it's a good thing to think about, isn't it? For me, it's a great thing because like it's just my way of thinking about the perfect turn ordering. Of course, I could be thinking of the the flight voice saying safe moves, but instead I think about that.
Okay, so we get this hit back. If it's a POW, we get rid of one of the hits on us. It's not, though, because fuck me, why would it be?
Yeah, songs don't get powered. Should know by now. Literally never happens. I mean, it might happen. It might happen 30% of the time, but, let's say it never happened. Yes, stack the blob. Stack the blob more, BDN, yeah. Don't bother so much with the Benga bus and just really, really mega bunker H cage more is my now I finally learnt the odds. It terrifies me, honestly. There's also thinking about if you get sacked, where's the ball going to come out? But even then, because I lost versus Serafino with Wood Elves, so that's the background to this in Super League.
Oh, I see.
And he came in. He had a 4+ leap and an uphill with strip, like block strip, versus a strength 4 blodger, right? But he, that was like 52% to pop it, and where it was, there was a chance of a decent scatter. Now he got like the god scatter, but there was a chance of it, there's a decent chance of a decent scatter. So that made me think, oh shit. I should not have left that on. Rather than just whining about how unlucky I was, I thought, oh.
Is this the dumbest one dice block I could make ever? I just don't want you to be able to get to the wrestle strip. It's just so shit to leave the wrestle strip hit. But if I eat this block, am I willing to re-roll this 3+? Probably not. And then also, if you do block there, maybe he's the 2+ dodge and he just comes back here with 2 sidesteppers in the area. That's actually pretty reasonable. I think that's... Yeah, you know what? That's actually completely reasonable. I think he's safe enough, and the 2+ is way better than the 1D. That 1D's greedy. What am I looking for? A 6? Fail that anyway. Wouldn't have been a 6, though. Would have been a push. Okay, and final question is here or there? I think here. No, here's good. In turn. So we got to hit. It was 2 upwards of 3, and now we're giving up a bunch of hits back. Getting kind of dragged into this. This is the tough part, I think, in general.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
Brainlessly block with block's a good start, isn't it?
It's not a bad one. Do I want to support up or down? Up or down? To the road is fine.
Now we have a blockless block.
Yeah. Of fucking course.
Of course it is. Every bloody time. Greedy game.
Direct square is dead center. That way there's some kind of dodge offs happening. Didn't immediately melt. Weird. The weird like push. You see how does it look like that to you? On my screen, it's double pushed him 2 squares back.
No. It looks fine on mine.
Okay. This at least forces out more blocks. The forward movement's going to happen, but honestly, that's okay. It did what I needed it to do, give or take. Yeah, that's not bad. All things considered, that's not bad.
Oh, I moved too far. Idiot. What an absolute moron.
You fool!
Ah, terrible. Let me H-cage. Oh, dear. Oh, I guess it's not too bad. Oh, I followed instead of staying in the H-cage. Never mind. Then I ended turn because it just... I knew I was going to end turn after I made the block and I just didn't think and ended turn.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, you might do something now.
So if I pow through here, I can 2 dice that. If I push that down, I can punch this. I can 1 dice up this way immediately if I desire. And then push up and away. This is a blockless piece. And then if I push up and away there, then I've got a wrestle strip on the ball. I can come down here into this square, which I probably want to do regardless. And then I have chains to here. And then a worst case scenario of 4+. I think I'm stepping into this square no matter what. And then we could double chain if we did. So right below, I think that's correct. We push there to there to there to there. I don't think that changes enough. There's definitely some options. 1 dice block up here. And then if I do that, it's just not strong. Whereas this guy being here, this guy's standing up. This creates some chain opportunities and lets me get over with the wrestle strip. I think we'll just do this and hunt for a pal.
Wow.
Nah, fuck us.
Yeah, I meant to put this lino here, and then I could have just pushed the catcher away, and then everything would have been fine, right? But I thought, oh no, I'll now that this is here, I've got to keep in contact, and then I've got to follow. So it was just all a disaster, really.
That's okay. Let's see. This guy just want to stand up. He's a pretty good candidate for it. 1, 2. Is there still like a reasonable situation here? I'd have to 1d6+ you to sack this ball. I don't know. Maybe it's worth looking at though. It's not like the end of it. Like if that was a pal, then it'd be a 2d to get reasonable sack odds. Not strong. Not strong enough. I'm not in that much of a rush, I don't think. Okay. Final answer is going to be a little bit more lax than that, I suspect. We're going to stand up here. Oh, Jesus, we're going to stand up there.
Ooh.
Fail our dodge immediately. Make our dodge immediately.
Ooh.
Break half. Okay, well, when I say this hasn't been going super swimmingly for me, it hasn't. The main goal there was to kind of blitz up and get him away and then set up a 2 dice on the others on there. Now some breakthroughs are probably just realistic after that snake on top of no removals, but it is what it is. There were real odds on hitting the ball that turn. I can't be too mad about it.
Yeah.
Not amazing odds, but not bad.
Yeah, not terrible. Not great, not terrible.
Yeah, not great, not terrible, exactly.
This is a bit tricky. Or I'm being stupid, one of the two. This doesn't look immediately obvious to me.
No, it's not the end of the world. Like, I don't think the drive is fully lost on that, like, fail state there. It's just, there's my blodger stunned on a snake, which is not good. And then there's a bit of exposure here and there.
Said fun while playing Blood Bowl. Well, hey. Thanks, Muppet.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not seeing an obvious play to capitulate you.
Yeah, that was the thing, right? Like, in spite of all of that, honestly, it's still very much a playable drive, which is a good sign in my eyes, I think. Like, I think I've knocked down ones on.
Yeah.
Considering that, not too bad.
I'm just going to do this.
Yeah, that makes some sense. Floop. Okay. Upside, my elves aren't totally melting, which is fine. Like, 2 removals by this point isn't absurd.
Yes.
Not in fact, probably maybe slightly better than statistically average, slightly worse. I don't know, tough to say. Because it's like what every six hits you should expect 1 removal on average without Mighty Blow is the math. Because you have the 25% failure to knockdown, you have the 40% to break an 8, and then the 40% to break an 8. So the math on that comes around like 16-ish%. I've probably taken about 8. Let's see, 4, 3. I've probably taken about 10 blocks. So yeah, this is about statistically reasonable so far. We'll see. Hey, look at me go. I choose to dodge.
Are you sure?
You know what? Kill him. He's dead to me. Make sure to follow this, Jim. Oh, you know what? Make sure to 181 this.
Nope.
Make sure to pal this, you fucking prick, Jim.
Didn't kill it though.
Okay, I lived. All is forgiven. Da 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 da. 1, 2, 3. Ah, annoyingly don't like that stripper position at all.
Yeah, that's quite good, isn't it? How far away he is.
Unfortunately, so. Yes. This forces my blitz back to pieces I don't want to be blitzing. I think it doesn't have to, but yuck. Something like... Okay. I'm just gonna straight up commit the reroll here, aren't I? No, I'm gonna straight up move to here. My other side stepper is stunned. Right. Annoying. Okay, we're not blocking any of them. We have a bunch of dodges to make. At least it's with dodge. That won't snake immediately, right? Hey! Oh, there's my pal. Damn it. Oh, no, we still got him, boys. Death! Death forever! Completely fine. Fuck everything! Jim, I just want to be a normal. I want to be a real boy, Jim. Alright, so this guy has to dodge here. We're going to have to start taking some 2s I don't want to take. And that's just kind of what we have to capitulate. at this point. We do have to capitulate. You might not have to. Something like that. Have to re-roll it if it fails. I mean, we have like a million re-rolls. We're elves. It's not the end of the world to have to take a few of these now. That seems annoying enough to at least be problematic. Cool. Twos are good, and I can roll them. Everyone knows that. Everyone says that.
Everyone does say that. Everyone probably calls you really super lucky, don't they?
Sometimes they're right in their defense. Sometimes, Jim, they're absolutely correct. I can take a 2 here, but it just doesn't make this position very good. I do need this elf standing. At this point, the numbers matter. Your breakthrough on the right isn't as strong. I guess having this guy standing here is better than nothing. Great. That'd be the greedy boy choice right there, but I'm not willing to re-roll that, and I'm just going to break him, so I don't think I can afford to. And then maybe an end of turn 4-2 to try and lean up some of this position. Is it better than taking a bunch of random fucking hits? You have 2 re-rolls, but you have block. Yeah, 75% knockdown versus 50%, 45%, 44% knockdown. Okay, it didn't work out. Didn't die. And now our sidestepper's back up on the side that he needs to be. Yep. Fair enough.
Instant.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Can I go another one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I could. Then the foul on him isn't as suicidal.
Watch that be the only way I get a send-off all game. Or removal, I mean.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that the send-off is almost automatic here.
That is the bloody bowls, unfortunately. Interestingly, that is not unworthy of pressure. Splat. Nah.
Diced. One more assist. I knew I needed one more assist.
Yeah, that's the problem with you.
Should have rushed with the with that one. Diced.
Okay.
We got quite far forward, so that's good.
Who do I want to punch next? It doesn't matter. It never fucking matters. Would love to hit this leader thrower. That'd be a great removal, but I just don't think I can put pressure in that way.
That's why that was another reason why I really wanted to rush with it, right? Because it would protect it and it would get an extra
Yeah.
assist. I really want. If I still had 3 rerolls, I would have rushed. But with 2 rerolls, I thought I don't really want to fucking spunk a reroll on rushing.
Can't disagree with that assessment. Rushing there. Then I might as well just take the dodge through. Jesus, even when I click for it, it doesn't want to give it to me.
Classic DB3.
Yeah. Oh look, that shit. Cool.
I'm loving this strategy of never rolling knockdowns. So
It is definitely a choice that I've made. And the strategy of burning my 1. Snake and die. There you go. Well, let's just say it hasn't been my half, man.
yeah, I think that's fair to say.
I wanted to move the other guys over, but I needed them to come into this square. So I needed to not cut off the dodge to avoid the extra rush. And then I thought being here was better because it forced some play onto the center. So it was just like, I didn't. Everybody else was either rushing or had their square occupied. So not a lot to say about that, just had to make a choice.
Yep. Diced.
I choose to dodge, and you will not believe where.
Ooh. I might.
I am a screen. And I am on you.
Oh, that's not 3 dice. I am a moron.
Bring another one in, Jim. We love it when you do that. That's
can't.
the plan. Ever
I'll just power
pouting.
you. I'll just power you.
Fuck!
I'll just power you.
He goes here. That helps at least. I don't know. It doesn't really, does it at all? Just fucking dodge shit. Okay, and then I'm dead. Cool. And he's probably dead too. Very good. Yeah.
Dead enough.
Dead enough, so now there's no threat of anything. So there you go. Just remove everybody that matters. Maybe she'll die. It doesn't matter at all, does it?
No, it doesn't.
And
no.
she's died. Okay. Well, this was not my half, I repeat, but
No. But still, you've got something here, haven't you?
it's hard to call it much, but it's not nothing, I suppose. Time to snake and die. I'm not even going to move these guys, I don't. By God, we found the 6. after 7 turns, we found the mythical 6. Okay, stay, and it's dead forever. Or it's completely fine. One of those. Definitely one of those 2. And it's fine. Cool, man. Very good. That's exciting. I can put sidestep on the ball, and then you just put 2 people in and blitz, and it doesn't matter at all.
Gesundheit.
I have more? There we go. Wait, I'm not done. Okay, I'm done.
Wow. Extreme Soul. Ooh. We do have a bludger to punch.
We do have a blodger to punch. That's one guard piece occupied. The other guard piece needs to be occupied. This guy needs to go there. This needs to go...
There is only one guard piece, by the way, so...
Is there?
Yes.
Is that defensive? A little chip?
Yeah, one has block and one has guard.
Oh.
And they both have defensive
skills. Very good. Very good, Jim. That's exciting stuff. I mean, you still just tear this wide open and I'm just eating a bunch of hits. But, unless I do that... Sure. 4-up jump. What could even go wrong? Then you just punch me that way. Then you just punch me that way. It doesn't change much. Nothing changes. I can't stop it. I've just taken an extra hit for nothing. Do fouls look okay right now? No. Okay, well. If I foul, I'm just gone immediately, and I know that because I'm me.
A blood step blitzer is one of the players you got to foul, haven't you? Really, like I was okay with that foul, especially with 13 players.
There, fuck it, I'll just do it anyways. It's a friendly; it doesn't matter.
Yeah, nothing matters. Don't worry about it.
To tell him to do it, he's actually just not listening.
I'm not
going to try and.
If I do by chance win this game, I won't load it over you for all eternity. Don't worry. It's just a bit of fun, isn't it?
My next night's a 1. Didn't remove my though. Yeah, it would have been a 1 and 9, so I had 1-2 coming in, so nothing there was going to be too good. But...
No. Is there something clever I can do?
Yeah, I'm just taking hits from the music. Like in terms of surfing a sidestepper or something?
Maybe. No, I don't think I can surf him. I don't think I've got enough players, do I?
Probably not without some level of dice. Let's see. 1, 2. 1, 2. You need to fill in another one there. 3. No, you can do it. You just have to take all your blocks that way and then blitz out in a way that is a little... There's some level of dice it gives up, but it's not crazy bad. I mean, it's all with block. It doesn't need much. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 there, wrestler in there, block, then block, and then the only issue is when you do that, getting the blitz off is a bit of a pain. Yeah. Suck it. You won't. Don't re-roll it, you puss. Don't do it. Snakes are cool. They can't hurt you. Okay. And then that's how you get out of there.
Yeah, hit and run, glorious hit and run. Don't use dodge, you pussy!
You just took the block?
Yeah, I should have re-rolled it, shouldn't I? I should have re-rolled it, I guess. I forgot I had block. I genuinely forgot I had block, so I just thought, oh, this is a blockless hit, and it wasn't.
From upper left on, right? The line woman?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because we are properly surfing, then yeah, obviously I do not use dodge.
Yes. Yeah, I should have re-rolled it and not gone into trip skulls. I genuinely thought this was a blockless block. I don't know why, but I thought it was a blockless block. I would have just stunned him anyway on the surf, so it's alright. Yeah, for some reason I thought it was a blockless block, so I didn't re-roll it, and then as soon as I didn't re-roll it, I saw that I had block, and I was like, oh, I could have re-rolled it, couldn't I?
So here's the upside. My gambles with the knockouts paid out, and I'm at 11 elves. So
yeah.
I've got that going. If nothing else.
Yep.
I'm going to take my time with this because I haven't really worked a lot of these, but...
That's good. I'm not going to take my time with this. I'm just going to mindlessly set up.
Yeah.
And
generic answer is probably what I have to worry about, so that's actually pretty useful to me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, this seems what most people are going to do, yeah. This seems reasonable, doesn't it?
Yeah, probably is. Okay. I've got 3 rerolls for this one turn, so, like, let's not fuck it up for no reason. One guy back, one guy as a recipient, and a handoff if need be. We, unfortunately, with this build, must realistically do it with our dodge blodge piece, which is risky, but we have the Apo preserved, so that's good. Is the best, so we're always going to be coming out the left side, because it involves less dice. Whole method is viable. Which means we go here, here, here. Okay. And then we just blitz in there whenever. Okay. So we would blitz in there, and we would have to stay put, or follow. Sorry, we would have to follow. We punch up to here. There's gonna be a 3+ dodge somewhere in there, is that right?
Yes, that looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, so if we punch into here...
I'm following in my head. Push to there, and then block out to there, then block out to there, and then do a dodge and then 3, and then block to there, and then that gets you 3 forward. And then you've got to 3, 2
here,
out.
go there, 1, 2, 3, and then there... And then that covers that. I think that's right. I'm just going to take one more set. Like, I'm really going to take my time, like we said. But
yes, it's fair enough. Tabletop style, isn't it? I'll sit here falling asleep while my opponent takes 20 minutes to do a 1 turn. This is good practice for me at UKT.
This game actually went by pretty reasonably quick, all things considered. Besides, like, the first turn, everything's moved just fine.
Yep.
And yeah, in a tabletop tournament, you would be able to take some time here.
Yep.
So we punch this guy in. Then we want to block with this block piece. So that follow goes there. That chains him up to here. We take a 3+ dodge in with some piece with dodge. Has to be someone. Therefore, it should be interesting. Interesting. Should I, from the blitz, also make the dodge? So, for example...
yes, you could do. Yeah. No, because you want to be followed there. You want that guy to follow and stay there, right?
Well, he follows, right? But then logically, if he follows, this guy, that square's open now. If I just dodge up and left, then the other guy can step in, and then I would just need...
But then that other guy can't make the final hit.
Yeah, I think that he can't then. So we have to do it with or without dodge. I mean, this is what a million rerolls are for, right?
Yeah.
Some useless line out. If this guy blitzes in here, we need a block with block down here. Over there. The wrestle strip is a relatively safe piece that doesn't want to move off that way. The recipient should probably be here because it's movement 8, just a better recipient. Okay. And then I can't be in my own way for this. So, doing the quick math, blitz here, into there, follow, chain, punch, chain, 3+ dodge, don't chain yet, 3+ dodge, chain, step up, and then punch forward here, chain, 3, 2. Okay. And we can do the handoff whenever we feel like it. And this guy is actually completely unnecessary and extra to this entire plan. No, he's the diagonal block after. Okay. Yeah. I think that's all correct. Guess there's one very quick way to find out. Okay.
Get blitzed on.
Well, I think if the math is correct and I have extra elves, it would actually be more sensible to... like, be a little wider back here if they're not necessary. Like, this guy's probably never doing anything besides 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dodging in.
Don't you want to dodge in with your dodger?
Well, my dodger is also a part of the cage corner, and I was thinking it was the eventual block. I guess dodging with the dodger and blocking with the blockless is better, right? Because it's the 1 and 9 3+ versus the 1 and 9. Yeah, the 1 and 9 versus the 1 and 3 to burn the reroll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do concur. That's correct. Oh no, the problem is that my dodger is the blitzer. He's the one making the blitz, right? But then I guess the math would again. The math would state, therefore, the 1 and 9 is better because I can't. It's not like I can accept a block, right?
Block on the blitz doesn't really matter because you're still re-rolling it. It's just protecting you, from abject failure, isn't it?
Yeah, I agree there. All right, make sure I've correctly done the math again. Okay. And then he is.
At the risk of fucking myself, you want to make it 3Ds, right? You want 3Ds.
How am I going to get 3 dice on you? I'm going to get 4 assists on anyone here.
Well, when you push her back, you've got 3 assists.
I mean, yes, the back corner.
So you could have a back corner there to make it a 3D.
That's totally valid. I think like the main point is the guy that would make it the 3D acts as the intermediary here, and if he's not needed, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you've got this one here. This.
Maybe this doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Maybe this.
I think this is better. Yeah, I think this is better.
Okay, and we'll probably spread these guys out a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the same dodge through either way, and this just gives us a lot more ways to get the ball to whoever needs to have it.
Yeah.
So then we double check. The last thing is that he is the blitz. Fuck, that's the blitzer. No, that's the dodger. So who's blitzing in this corner? The wrestler. 1, 2, 3, 4. Follow. Punch. Here. Punch. Here. And then these guys have to start coming over. And et cetera, et cetera.
What I do is, before you finalise, I'd make the blitzer a random lineman, and I'd make the final hit a block. So like,
this guy.
Oh no, because he's your dodger. He's your dodger. Yeah, so like, I'd swap the blitzer on the LOS with the random lineman.
Okay, because once again we're back on 1 and 81 territory. Is the logic there?
Exactly. Yeah, you need to push them, right? You just need to push them, and then what you could do is rather than blitzing with your if you blitz with your wrestle, right, and you roll a double both down, you're not going to use wrestle. You're going to re-roll it, and then you could re-roll into skulls and die. So you want to blitz with a random lineman, and not your wrestler.
You know what? Yeah, that makes good sense. That makes really good sense. That had occurred to me a little bit, but I was kind of brushing it off. But I really can't deny the logic of it. It was in the corner of my head, and I was ignoring it. That makes good sense. All right, so we blitz blocklessly, we block blocklessly. That's just weird, though, right? We're making a lot of blocks that can burn out re-rolls. Well, no, they burn them out anyhow. That's right. That's
exactly. Yeah.
Logic. They burn them out anyhow.
That is the logic.
They're 1 and 81s anyways. Okay. So let's go ahead and end the turn here and go from there.
All right. Ooh.
Okay.
I changed to rain.
Did it really?
Yeah.
In course it did. 3-3. I mean, what else are rerolls for? I don't have sure hands on anyone, right? Thrower doesn't have it. He has pass. Okay. Easy money. Okay, I fucking love Blood Bowl again. Blood Bowl's a good game. You want to use dodge?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
But all of the thinking was worth it. That was a power. If that was a push, this guy pushes him to here. This guy pushes him to here. This guy dodges into there. He pushes him to there, and then it's a 3-2 out. And
that's correct. And then we actually managed to chain out the left side, so it's just a 3-2 dodge with dodge, right?
Yep.
So whatever, it's fine. It happens. Kind of wish my initial hit had been the 3-3, but what do I fucking know? But yeah, fair enough there, man. Pretty good dice there too. Realistically, what was that? 5-5. Oh, 5-5. Jump over 1? What is that in the log?
Oh, because when you reroll, it just does throws a random roll in there.
So,
of course it does.
Why wouldn't it? Yes, why wouldn't it? Okay, so what we do pick up, and maybe an arguable reason that we could have had more block pieces over, is in the event of failure.
Yes.
What does it matter? You have so little in the way of bench problems, but okay. And he's fine. Up. And he's fine.
Way. We'll pretend this one died.
Yeah. That would have made the difference. I might want to just practice defense, to be honest, again. So there's a chance for a quick score. But, well, because it's like the Daka's the Daka, and like it's drawish. Okay, so the real question is, do I want to practice stopping a drive with the elves here, or do I want to practice holding out a Daka? I feel like the Daka is the same old. I don't think that it's too bad. Obviously, if we're in a tournament, I never fucking quick score here, but...
Yeah.
Never, ever.
I'll leave you to think, because I'm going to tea and a wee. Well, not a tea, actually. I've just got a drink of water, believe it or not, but I need a wee, so I was just lying.
Yeah.
I was just lying.
Do I want... Yeah, let me determine what I want to practice here. Practicing a 2-turn is also a value. I mean, it's not necessary here, but it could be good. I mean... But with you not set up versus it, it's hardly proper practice, is it? Okay, we'll practice a Daka, I think. That seems okay. Maybe there's something sneaky we could try here. I want to sample this idea. Yeah, you know what? I don't hate this plan. This is a good thing.
No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
Jimmy, you know you could get banned from Twitch if you promise fun in the title.
Oh, it is raining now too. Shit. It's still raining. I have to care about that. Okay. Well, I do. Jim, take your piss! Fucking piss boy.
That's a great point, Odon. Yes, that's it. This is this is deceptive practices mentioning fun in a Blood Bowl stream title.
Well, hold on now. In my defense, this is my fun. Like, this is what I consider fun, right? Like, the deep thought and everything is really fun.
Yeah, me
just
too.
The edges off, right? Like, knowing that if I want to go and, like, quick score for whatever, we're not counting it against some record. We don't give a shit.
Yeah.
And, like, I can kind of play around what I want to practice against, right?
Yeah.
My conclusion is I probably still need to learn, like, the Daka here. And I also want to try... I have an idea here that I want to execute, which is risky. I'm going to take all of these hits because you're frail as part of the Daka, leaving my sidesteppers in the area. But also, they can create future pressure. They're blodgers. You have no tackle. And, like, they act as existent pressure. I maybe get a removal taking 3 hits instead of just running away, which could ease up my pressure significantly. My concern is the fouls, but with an Apo on the plate, it's much more likely you remove yourself than you remove me. So, with all of that factored in, I'm actually thinking about just taking 3 hits, and the final one will be the blitz away, and then run back, right?
Yeah, this seems completely reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't know if it's optimal, but it's reasoned out. It has a logic to it that isn't completely crazy.
Yeah. Ooh. Words are wacky, yeah. And thank you, Odon, staying fantastic for 93 glorious months. Thank you so much. Incredible. That's a lot of beavers.
I guess there's no harm in bringing him back.
Instant regret of why did I make these fucking blogs? It's a fucking Amazon.
I know I can't hit a 55% to save my life. I don't know why I do anything. That's a...
No.
All right, we got one.
And an AV break.
It's not nothing, I guess. It's not a lot. Before we do that, and before we ever took these blocks, these guys aren't where they want to be.
Yes, let's imagine Artemis isn't having palpitations right now, and you've done this.
I think rightly so here. Like, we just took blocks for no reason before, you know, all the other shit.
Yep.
Well, I'm definitely not fucking throwing in the rain, I'll tell you that.
Not picking up this turn either, are you?
I sure am.
You're rushing.
Oh, ooh. I did just notice that's 8. Well, might just have to rush this turn. I need to take an... I would rather risk the 2+ to try the 3 now. I won't re-roll the 3, but I will re-roll the 2. Because, like, you are going to come up and create some level of pressure, and I need some options. So, I don't know. I think I am, in hindsight. Just is what it is.
Fair enough.
So I just don't want to have to do any handoffs in the rain, so...
No, absolutely not. Even with Nerves of Steel at 2+, it's still dice rolls that can fail.
I mean, alternatively, I can skip the rush by just taking the 2+ dodge with dodge. And just saying, fuck the 55%, but... I don't know. The odds of removing an 88 here are not the worst.
No.
Doing it. Okay. A little bit of greed reward, please. Just an ounce. And then the Apo, I assume.
Yes, as long as I don't misclick.
The second half, it's logical, right? But you know, we do pick something up for that. So I got something, which is the Apo, and I didn't immediately fail anything. So yay! It was a choice. Okay. Now with no Apo back yourself, any removals I get are solidified, so that helps. Yeah, I gotta love an Apo. It's the 12th player on the field is what I like to say. It's very worth saving it. The strength of the Apo increases drastically in the second half.
Yeah. For some reason I thought that was 3 dice. I don't know why I'm just thinking everybody's strength 4. Because I've got 2 strength 4 players, I feel like everybody's strength 4.
Yeah, 2 strength 4 players, everyone's strength 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will sidestep to there. Ha! Idiot.
You bamboozled me.
Not dead immediately. So now in this half is the foul worth it? I don't know. Because like 30% self-removal, you need a 1 in 6 Kaz. So double the odds of self-removal, because I will absolutely Apo a knockout.
I'm still going for it.
Yeah. No, but okay. There will be more rounds. Okay. Yeah, I like what's happening up here so far. This is okay by me. I'm going to move here. I don't know. Do you think I'm delusional? I don't think I'm delusional. I think this is like a reasonable exchange.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely worth thinking about. At least it's at least worth thinking about. 100%.
Yes, it has its own certain risks, but
Yeah. Versus me, like I'm toothless, right? I haven't got tackle. I haven't got mighty blow. I haven't got dirty player. So like,
right, like with tackle mighty blow, that valuation might shift a bit, or DP might shift a
Yeah.
bit, right? Sneaky get, it definitely shifts a lot, but
Yeah.
like in my eyes, so far, it's just a downright reasonable consideration.
the thing that I liked was because you getting the 2 stuns, I didn't mind just spunking all of my stuff to punch you.
Yeah. Okay, we should step over, I think. Maybe up was better too. It's more annoying that way. AB9 doesn't die. Very cool. Foul away, foul away. I think the existence of the Apo makes this valuation acceptable. Without the Apo, it's pretty turbo shit, isn't it?
It might be turbo shit without an Apo, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because of the what is a much higher removal rate at that point. Then the odds are in your favor for trading, and that's just good for you.
Yeah. I still think this is kind of good for me because they're so annoying. Like, it's, you know what I mean? It's not just a 1-for-1 trade, is it? It's a line woman for a dodge blitzer. So
It's not. Currently, they're doing a lovely job of keeping everyone fucking busy. At least.
yeah. And if I don't blitz, and then you've got you've got blodge sidestep, edge 2+ players behind my line. So yeah, it's fucking annoying. It is.
That's kind of what I'm saying. Yeah. If I really want to, I can even just like pop out here on like a 66% total, like with no reroll, and just be there, right? And like that's pretty good for me. I don't know. I'm gonna stop tooting my own horn, but I'm not mad about it. Is all I'll say.
Yeah, this is a genius discovery by Sol. Broken Blood Bowl. You won't believe what happens on turn 11.
We'll call it the staggered DACA.
We'll call it the Saka because it's by Sol.
Maybe because it sucks.
Oh, that's a coincidence.
What a coincidence indeed. Do I want to take this? You can't hit both of them. It's in kind of a good spot. You have to babysit them as long as they're there. Maybe it is stupid. Maybe that's dodge. There you go. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that dodge right now. Because there were a couple worlds where maybe I took out a Zon or two in that LOS as well.
Yep.
Hey! Hey! Don't you fucking six me. Yeah! Hey!
Oh my god, now you've got bashed me. God damn it.
Yes. And now we can start making you think a bit too. It's about that time we can start creating a little bit of pressure.
Should have fouled the other one. Man, honestly, yeah, that's good. I like that. So well done.
I mean, it was very contextual, right? It was situational. Like, you don't have DP, you don't have tackle, you don't have mighty blow, you don't have any bribes, yada yada yada. But like, I think given the situation, I like it.
Yeah.
Because, like, what, you gotta keep doing it? You gonna keep going?
I mean, I had to, didn't I? I can't now, though, yeah, but I had to until I got sent off. I just had to, I think. I don't think there's any choice for me. I just have to foul until I'm sent off.
Yeah, so now they're just gonna kind of be there, and that is, on its own, quite good.
Yeah.
4-3-2 is pretty shit. I would almost rather just take the blocks, right? And then just, like, let you push me somewhere. Yeah, and it keeps them occupied, actually. Yeah, just standing up is pretty good right now. End turn. Okay. I dodge. You're not going to believe that sweet play. Now I'm going to go here. And if I don't immediately get my shit punched in, he's in a great spot. I didn't immediately get my shit punched in. He's in a great spot. Yeah, it works. We got left, we got right, and we got a dude in the middle. I am partially trying to convince myself, I'm sure you can tell. But I think it's real. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, Jim! Fucking A! That was always allowed, I guess. Fuck. Alright, I am going to punch your tits off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, well, she's stunned. That's out of play now. We can kind of try to reverse the field a little bit. Only a little bit. Still some pressure problems here for me.
I didn't think that was too bad, honestly. I don't know what the odds are, but let's look at it. Let's look and see what the odds were of that.
4 to 4-3 through twice. Like hit a 2D on a blodger for 30%. I think I'm okay with it. I'm always
55% sold. 55, isn't it?
To make it through and sack.
No,
and then recover.
The sack is 55.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. With the sack, yes, with wrestle. So 55 on the sack. Although wrestle down still then requires more recovery, and we have the stripper right back here as well, right? So then, like, even if you back it back there and pick it up, the stripper with wrestle's right there. And then half your team is behind me. So, like, I don't think I minded one way or another, but my choices are basically, like, twofold here. Number one, I think if it was good enough to stand the other elf up, it's just immediately good enough to stand this elf up. Like, pretty much always right here. Then my choices are to break up and through the left, but I am obviously stronger on this side here. So I think I just stick with what I know.
32.5% to get the ball down.
Okay, and then recovery is another 4-3-3.
Well, I mean, who knows what the recovery is? I mean, anything could happen, right? Because you're getting power to there.
Weird shit. Yeah. There is weird shit and full power.
There's weird shit.
You're right. We don't know what the recovery is.
I mean, it certainly wasn't 30% to win, but seeing as my alternate is just trying to stand in the way and just fucking lose, I thought it was fine.
It was better. Yeah, it was better odds than I thought it would be. I can see that.
Yeah.
Something like that. Oh, Jesus Christ, no. Something like there.
Honestly, the fouling the blitzers was just too good.
Yeah, it's good and it's bad at the same time. What you like, the high value of it is strong, right? But the downside is not at all close to insignificant.
I mean, like, you know, your strat was too good. It was like I couldn't try and defend that turn. Yeah, I could have screened or whatever, but so fucking what?
If you leave 5-step blitzers in your backfield, I'll break through later. Like, I just will.
Yeah, it was so that I had to keep fouling you, and then I could have screened here, but you'll just break through anyway. Fuck it. So I feel like that 30% to get the sack and then, you know, scramble and then hope for the best was kind of all right. I just don't feel like screening would have been very good. Maybe it would have been. But I don't feel bad about it.
I don't think you should. I think it's just an interesting leverage that I was able to pull out of my ass.
Yeah. Oh my god, Dimmy, you lunatic. Hello, Dimmy, and hello, Steve. Dimmy, you're a man. Dimmy's just turned into 14-year-old Jim.
Wait, are we implying Demi hasn't always been 14-year-old, Jim?
He hasn't. No. He's gone. He's bought like 100 Blood Bowl teams. Now he's bought the Warhammer army. Now he's going to buy a 40k army.
I don't even think I thought to blitz here. Who did I even want to blitz here? I don't know. I didn't care enough. I need to be more thoughtful on turns like that, though. It does, it like definitely does matter. Okay, I will re-roll this if it fails, because it's way too good if it works. My guy is doing nothing when I tell him to do something. Hold on to that thought. Didn't snake.
Amazing.
Yes, indeed. Amazing indeed. Is this even stronger still? No, I think this is very strong, because then you have to really wrap around. Big pain in your ass.
Oh god, yeah, Knights are 40k knobs, and they're the best army. Perfect.
Okay. And my turn.
Ah.
Alright. Good job, that guy. You have one job, which is to be fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You're doing it! You're doing it! Oh, what a hero! What a hero!
He's been fouled like 4 times to made a Kaz.
You're my hero, buddy. Good job. I think we just give you more and more and more, dude. Just eat up. Yum yum.
No reason not to.
Yeah. Okay, and then up to here seems correct.
Another fucking stun.
He's the stun master. So we held up 4 Zons in the center. Blodger on the side, if he doesn't go down instantly, is just in a ragingly good tap and fume and good spot. And we're in a good position. I don't even know that we have to reverse the field this many turns in. We just have to keep screaming.
Tampin' raging fuming.
Amp and rage and fume. Do 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 do. Yeah. Alright. Sick. Oh, it's all coming up Millhouse.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know how anybody should have defended this. Like, on that turn where I went for the stupid 4-3, yeah, I could have just, like, L-screened across the board, but, like, it's not great. I just can't see that working. Like, I just can't. Like, maybe I should have done, but I just don't see it working, so...
No, it's super fair. I know I have blitzes here. I don't even know that I need to take them. It's, like, effectively a blitzless drive.
Yeah, you can just walk down the pitch.
It's a little weird when you put it like that, right? But it's I don't think it's not true, is the main thing.
Yeah. No, it really was. It was, Broco, maybe okay. It wasn't like, it wasn't like super high risk, super high reward. It was okay reward for super high risk. But again, is it that risky, right? If I just string out across the board with 10 players, which I could have done, right? I could have gone back a bit so that the blitzers were in front of me.
Yeah, maybe.
But is that going to be good enough? I just don't think it would be good enough. So that doesn't really make it high risk anymore, does it?
Yeah, that was kind of the conclusion I came to. Let's see.
But only maybe though, Mordred. Like only maybe, right? Like I had like what 5 fouls on that, well, a knockdown, and then like 4 fouls, 2 knockdowns, 4 fouls. It's like 6 AV rolls, some of which had loads of pluses. If I remove one of those, it's good, isn't it? But I didn't.
Here come the attempt at the ones. So this is where it can go to shit. Before I do that, something like this. It's probably good enough to cover out on that side. I think this is more important, even though the other one has a reroll. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Rush. Can't base. Has to run all the way through. Do something like that. Or... that's pretty fucking annoying too. There are some openings on the side. I think it's okay. Because the stripper is just there. Then we just have to hold out one turn. Or we cover the backside here. So, my two choices are, come here, cover the backside, but maybe you can get back in front. Not really, dude. You have like 3 players get around there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a rush minimum there, and then breakthroughs on that side, and they come up the side. It's probably better just to cover. What do you think, Jim? So I think my debate right now, right, logically, is between covering this back right corner just to prevent any 4-3 or 4. What would that be? 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4. It's 4, 3, 2, 2 shenanigans on the blodger with like an extra 4, 3, 2, 2. So that same 1 and 3.
Yeah.
Versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These guys are just not fast enough to matter in that respect. I think the answer is to cover the backside. I really want that side stepper.
So, yeah.
The other location was this, right? And for 2-2s, you don't get out in front of me at all.
I can't see where this. When you say this, I don't know where that is. But
go to the Amazon logo. Go to the Amazon logo on the pitch. Move 2 squares towards the end zone and 1 square towards my screen.
Right.
And then that's where I'm out placing him. And then, like, what do you do to break through on that side, right?
I think backside is better. Yeah, I think covering backside is better.
I agree, but both were definitely fair trains of thought.
Yeah.
But that just cuts off all the hopes and dreams and shit.
Yeah.
I'm almost for sport now trying to do it without a blitz. Oh, fucking A. Yeah.
Diced.
Quintessential diced, Jim. Alright, well, you know what time it is, I suspect. I need to just meet cube. I think I have enough players to do it.
You don't even need a meat cube, right? You can, like, tabletop screen.
Tabletop screen? What is a tabletop screen?
Where you have, like, the guy in the idiot square, and then you have 5 players so that nothing can happen.
Sorry, yeah, I used the wrong terminology. That is exactly what I was going to do. I just don't put unnecessary parts of the cube in, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to do that. Tell your friends. Let's go ahead and cover a couple of scenarios here. Like this. Is this jump up? Wait. Is this jump up?
No.
No, that's the blocker. Okay. I was like, fuck, I already made the move. Alright. So, something like that.
Sol making this the hardest meat cube ever. Yes, meat cube is normally like the nine players all full, but with the, you know, when you're in the corner, you don't need those last 3 filling, do you?
I like to think my turn's out, Jim.
Okay,
The overthinker. The overthinker badge is like my favorite fucking. I love that it's so goddamn correct for me. All right, so we're gonna put down this line woman, and then step back. You fucking would.
I'll let you have that one.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy.
You're welcome, buddy.
Okay. We step in there. We step in here. We double screen that.
Double screen the nothing that can happen.
Yeah, we double screen that exactly because we have to be really worried about that. I'm hiding the ghost right now, Jim. We're gonna
double
jump over
screen the
here.
absolutely impregnable screen.
The unassailable defense is now safe. And, just in case, Jim, we're just gonna really screen that blodger, you know. There we go. All right, Jim. Your move. I'm excited to see the beautiful chain play that I left on for you.
That would be amazing, wouldn't it? That really would be amazing. But no, we're not going to see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to push.
And we do only have time for the one today, by the way. I was supposed to be climbing around like 3:30, and if our games continue like this, I'll be late.
Right.
But yeah, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, no matter what, I can say I've built up a new idea, right? Like, I've picked up something.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
The DACA is a relatively new concept, so being able to maybe extend with intention on the way in which we operate with it in given setups that's cool, man, you know?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, very interesting.
There, I am cheekily going to say that's my first genuine new contribution to Blood Bowl meta.
Woohoo!
Whether or not it is completely up for debate, but so was DACA for like a million years.
Exactly.
Right,
exactly. Yeah, this could be it. This could be a new strat unlocked.
Context specific still, you very much can't do it versus everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah. Alright, so boom, boom, boom. Let me see that Zon one turn, Jim.
It's possible. It's possible versus two sidesteppers.
It is possible. It's hard. Yeah, no. It's not easy. Were only I to have 3 sidesteppers, then we would be solved here.
Yes.
Alright, so the stripper needs to be on this side. The high movements need to be out wide. The reroll needs to be in. This guy is more important than that guy. This guy should be in this vicinity. Or do I just actually play versus a timeout? Actual question. I think maybe I just play versus a timeout.
I'd just play against a timeout. Yeah.
Way more realistic in this scenario. Like, yes, you can one turn. Yes, you know what you're doing. But aggressive chevrons seems also just equally fucking awful to deal with for you.
Yes. Yeah, I think that's correct. Correct.
Now, do we take the sidesteppers out of the middle and pop them into the sides? Probably, because that's the timeout is more scary than the one turn.
Yeah, honestly, I think the Amazon one turn is so hard that it's not really worth bothering with. So I would just defend against the timeout personally. Like, I know you've got sidesteppers, so you could put the sidesteppers on. You know,
I'll tell you what. I'll do this to explore the idea, because I'm very back and forth. Like, in a tournament, I might actually swap back on this one, but I'll do this because I would like you to explore the idea and try to exploit it. Okay?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, and then that'll give me at least like kind of a view of what that's like against somebody who knows what they're doing, and so on and so forth.
Yeah, because this is probably doable, isn't it?
I don't realistically fear the quick snap. The one turn is fear-worthy, but not highly probable. The timeout scares the shit out of me.
Yes.
But it's like, what, 1 in 18? Let me hit the dice matrix in my head real quick. So you have a 1 in 36, you have 2 in 36, so it's a 1 in 18 to timeout. and if you time out, then I just get smashed 1 in 18 times probably. You just run down the side. You have a bunch of rerolls left. You have a reroll left. It's enough for me to care about. Versus, so 1 in 18 is like a 6% chance, give or take. And then the odds of the one turn working, are they higher or lower than 6%? That's the question. And I think that they're lower, right?
Yeah, I think
they have to be lower.
Yeah, I think they have
So
to.
if the odds of the one turn are lower than 6%, then logically it makes sense to set up versus the timeout. Yeah, I think that's the reason that kind of makes sense there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and like, you know, my chance of this one turn is like, let's say 2%, and then you putting the sidesteppers on makes it 0.002%, but that's just not as big a difference as the 6%.
As the side opening up and then having a breakthrough, yeah. Because like it can always just go on a blodger, and then I just push, and then lose.
Yeah. Right. Shall I try this?
Yes, I almost demand that you do, if you would, because like I need to see what good coaching is going to look like in this, giving up this opportunity, right? I want to feel it out, because maybe you do line something up that feels stronger than 6%. I don't know. It doesn't seem likely, but also you never know, right?
You never know.
So I really want, I really want to see what happens here.
So this is my initial thinking. All right, you can look on stream, Sol, or I can share the screen. I'll share the screen. It's probably better, isn't it?
Yeah, I got you. Let me see it.
I don't know if it'll actually work or not.
You know something good. You know something good that I think actually is brought up in this kind of a match style. By the way, for viewership.
Yeah.
1 second. Let me mute that. One of the things that's good that's brought up in viewership for this is when we're playing competitively versus each other. It seems important to shut the fuck up sometimes. Not that I'm good at that advice, but like, you don't want, right? And like sometimes that moment passes and the deeper analysis can't really happen in the middle of it, right?
Yes.
So you're always like looking back on things and talking about it in retrospect, but here we're talking about it before we even execute it or commit it, and then like following through one of those lines of logic and seeing how it plays out. That's probably better for people to learn.
Yeah.
Like, than watching, one way or another.
Yeah. So here's the thing with this scoring this one turn. The way to do it is by pushing this block player forward 4 times. Yeah. The other way is the quick snap, right? So I need to have the other one ready for the quick snap. So the quick snap, I go here, I block here, that changes up to there. I block there, and then it's there, and then I can blitz somebody else to get it through. So it's actually quite easy. The quick snap one turn is easy, and all I need for that is to think about it and have a player there, right?
Yeah, well, if the quick snap is more likely than the timeout, then logically this would mean that I need to avoid aggressive chevrons in the situation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe in this scenario a better choice would be a defensive chevrons rather than an aggressive chevrons to remove that barrier, right?
Yeah.
But then it eats up the central one turn quite significantly, and at that point maybe you're just back to wanting to set up a screen somewhere.
Yeah. And then, but then if you put your side, but then this is stronger against the riot. To be fair, Timmy,
it is. The snap is more likely than the logic go back, and then our argument should be to set up versus the anti one turn. We should anti the one turn and the quick snap, right?
Yes. Yeah. So then, if we don't get the quick snap, then this guy punches forward with the guard. Well, doesn't even need the guard. He punches forward to there. Then this one is strength 4 with the guard. With him, so he's still 2D. He pushes him, you can pow him, pushes this guy to here, which has now been vacated by this push. And then he blocks and then gets this one forward. Then somebody else blocks and gets him another one forward. And then this one blocks and gets him one forward. But that's only 3, isn't it? And that's not far enough.
Yeah. Yeah, so it is a big pain in the ass on movement 7.
Yeah.
The blitz for itself. So I think, again, in this scenario... I don't know. I'll talk about it in more depth. But, yeah, I could have antied. I didn't. I wanted to see what would happen here. That is the value of us just being willing to practice and learn, right? Like, if the focus here is just leaving opportunities to see how they play out and understand them more deeply, then this is a rousing success as far as, like, opportunities, whether or not it pans out for you.
Yeah.
And that's
Fuck
something
off,
we can do
Jimmy.
differently, or something that is inherently different about us playing competitively and us playing like this. This is more to learn than it is to win.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah, if we were playing to win, I would have at least tried to defend. But I thought, fuck it, we'll just go for this 30%, and if it works, something interesting happens. It was a lot more 30% of the time, it was a lot more interesting than me just doing banks of 2 and probably getting scored on anyway, right?
yes, I feel like you had a really hard drive ahead of you, no matter what. There,
Yes.
that was going to be
Yeah, absolutely.
down. Like elves are up a player. You have 2 sidesteppers just ready to fuck over somewhere. Elf control in that position, and that was without the removals. Imagine with like 1 removal on the LOS, and now you're at 9. Just forget about it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, very strong. Right, it's your kick, Sol.
Righto, let us get underway. My bad.
Quick snap, please. Oh, on the ball. No quick snap. Wow.
Okay, so now you have 1 turn me. So now I get to see that fun bit.
Fuck me, then.
Now you have to do the thing, yeah. Yep. And then the chain. This is that thing that Chunter likes to talk about, right?
Yes.
Gets them all rock hard. Because now it doesn't require to push. Very good.
Right, so now this pushes into this, which then pushes into this, which then pushes this forward. So I think this guy can go there. And I might be able to do loads of ones and get it forward in the end. I'm not sure. I'll do the pushes first, even if it's not correct, just to see if it works.
Jim.
Oh my god, that one isn't filled.
Jim, I don't think that was it. Let's back up real quick.
We can't back up. We can't back up.
Okay, mentally, let's back up. So
Okay.
somebody has to, right? And
4
then
plus
we
dodge.
change.
He 4 plus dodges. And
Yeah,
then 1, 2,
44
3, 4, 5, 6, and he rushes.
Yeah. So isn't that a 5 plus dodge because you're dodging in with 2 tackle
Oh,
zones
yeah,
there?
yep, 5 plus dodge, yep. Oh, even worse.
Point there, even worse, and then you have to punch there, and then you come up this way.
This punch
you
would have
come up
pushed
there.
him to there.
Okay, so we get that, and then that. But I think with a movement 7-1 turn, you have to chain somebody else forward.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, so this is the guy who's doing the last hit. The wrestle's doing the last hit, and the block is scoring.
Gotcha. So we're chaining through this way and pushing up that way,
Yeah.
and then punching up and around on the left side. I understand that.
It's really fucking hard, though, because, yeah, my initial plan was not doing that, obviously, and it was a lot easier.
That's just hard.
The
Okay,
quick
so,
snap,
I mean,
I think really it's just quick snap. Quick snap would have worked if I'd got the quick snap, but that was just too hard, honestly.
Quick snap throw on again. It's a 9. So if I go to the dice matrix, a 9 is going to be 6, 5, 4. There are 4 indications out of 36 is 1 and 9. So it's an 11% chance to quick snap to give you those opportunities to then 1 turn. So 11% of the time you then get what is the percentage of of that working? Because we have to factor that, right?
Yeah.
So like you get it and you say it's easy, but it still has a bunch of coin flips involved.
Oh yeah, it's
right?
not easy. It's not easy. But I mean, what I mean is, it's easy in terms of compared to the alternate. Like the thinking is easy.
But for example, if it is still less than 50%, 11% into a 50% is less than 6%.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Which makes it arguable?
Question
Good
mark?
thinking point.
Yeah,
Good
it's
thinking
interesting. I think the side steps on the line are so good for the 1 turn, and like I can't believe that having them on the sideline is that much better. That, do you know what I mean? That it's worth. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe because it just covers that snap so much more effectively that we just do that.
Yeah. I
Like
think
there's
so.
a reasonable logic to it that way.
Yeah, it turns 5% into nothing. It turns 5% into not. Well, let's say 5% for argument's sake. 4%. It turns 4% into nothing.
Not to get all Dio on you, but maybe the idea is we're shifting equity over on the timeout up a little bit, but it's already a 1 in 18 as a base, so then it averages out to something much smaller. And then we take the 1 turn, which could be like quick snap wise, it could find its way up there to be a comparable percentage, and then you just lower it as a byproduct of that.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
And also, I'm acting like a timeout is an automatic score, which it's not.
No, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean. Exactly. The sidestep. So, like, let's say the 1 in 18 for that, and then maybe he's on 50% to score. Then the sidestep was on the line, or maybe I'm just pulling 50 out my ass. But then then the sidestep was on the line. It's 50%, and the sidestep on the sideline it's 45%. Like it's just not making that much. I really can't see it making that much difference.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I think this was actually a pretty informative game. I think this was really useful to kind of run through. I was happy with a lot of my decision making. I just think that didn't get what I needed to really mount any kind of effective response to you, and vice versa, really.
Yes. Mine was a lot more polarized, wasn't it? I just had to remove that blitzer, and if I had done, then things are a lot. Not a lot better. They're possible to defend, but it's just impossible to defend. Like genuinely, basically impossible to defend. That's
my headspace there was like, okay, let's remove the armor rolls from the equation completely, right? Like let's just pretend you auto succeed every armor roll, because you probably largely will. And then if you do that, then it is a 40% for a stun and a 30% for a self cas. And a little bit under. It's like 28 once you factor like the chance of 1 in 6ing to fix it or whatever. 27. Anyhow, the point is, then you have about a 16% chance to actually get the cas instead of the knockout. If you get the knockout, I appo it, right?
Yes.
And so I am willing to risk multiple chances at that. And then 16% for 16% to remove me sucks. It's a really good piece. It hurts to lose it, but even if you remove me and trade off, yes, he's a high-value piece, and yeah, there's an edge for you, but it's not like it's terrible. Docking versus 10 is way better than Daka versus 11, right?
Yeah.
Especially as the higher agi team. So, like, the holes it opens up is not... It's not like there's a non-exchange, so it just depends. I think, but I think the fact that you have to deal with them, significant. It's just very significant.
Yeah, and if I was another team, I wouldn't be able to foul them anyway, right? Like that's a consideration. Is it like what's it like? Say Lizardmen couldn't even try to foul them.
What
else wouldn't have to try and foul them, right?
Yeah, I mean, some teams can't afford it, some can. It just depends. I think more teams than not can afford to, but
yeah, most would.
The inherent risk of the fouls are much higher in the second half, right? And the APO is much stronger in the second half. So the reason the evaluation came down was I knew that my APO had gotten stronger, and that your fouls had gotten. So your fouls are better for sake of removal, but versus the APO you're more likely to self-remove, and like that. Yeah. We've gone over this. The point is the ultimate there is solid, I think.
I think that was a great move, and maybe that can be the niche that Elven Union have, rather than just idiotic basing of the ball. Maybe their niche can be, sidestepping, blitzering, dackering.
Well, I mean, realistically there too, yeah, it was some 3s and a couple of 75%, but I probably had like a 20 to 30% one turn there, probably higher even, maybe. Mm-hmm. I don't know, higher actually. Four 75% pushes, probably not, right? Because you have to push into the hole, push. Although the last one doesn't require a push. So 3, really it's like 3 pushes and then 1 don't, 1 and 9. And then 3, I mean the rain made it way worse, 2-2. So I needed 2-2, 75%, 75%. We're probably in, and then a 3-2-2. Yeah, we're probably in like mid-20s, low 20s maybe. Maybe? No, I don't think it's that bad.
I think it'll be higher than that. I think it'll be
it's going to be higher than that.
I think it'll be about 30 odd. I think it'll be about 30
Yeah, like that's basically like one push worse than my rat. Like that's one push worse than my rat shit. It really, like, that felt like a rat one turn for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me, do we have Dave's action calculator? Let me go pull that up real quick. Let's just get math, right? Why surmise when we can just calculate? Sorry, you can end this at any time if you want.
I'll end the YouTube. No, I won't, because if people have watched the YouTube this long, they might as well stay for the maths, mightn't they?
Yeah. So let's see. So we had. Let's pretend it's not raining. I just want the average of what this would normally be, right?
Yes.
Not necessarily the specifics of that one turn in that one game.
Yes.
So we had a 2+. We'll just say a 2+ pickup, a 2+ handoff.
Yep.
Okay. And that was a catch with catch, right?
Yes.
So it was a catch with catch.
And it's three ones where you need a push, and then one where you need 4.
Yeah, so then I need to take a 2 dice block.
Or you get a 3D. The first one's a 3D as well, isn't it?
Do they have the 2 dice block action here? Non-rerollable action?
Yeah, they've got block there on the second row. I'm doing it as well.
Yeah, so I've got 2 success states on 2 dice, and I need to hit them 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a row, which is the big, scary. Damn, do I... Really? Okay, it is down to 22%. Oh, wait, no, I have my rerolls miscalculated. I had 4 rerolls. Oh my god, it's at 40% still, Jim. That's huge. and then I have a 3+ dodge, 2+ dodge with built-in. So he has dodge. So add a 3, 2, 2, 2. Final math is 31%. Not bad. About 1 in 3, just shy.
I've got 38.5% here. Did you get the 3D? Did you make it a 3D, the first one?
Oh, you know what? I fucking didn't, and we could have. So it was a 3D for the first one. Yeah, good point. So yeah, so 3D for the first half, for the first one is really significant. Let me add one more 3D with 2 successes. There we go. Yeah, actually, because I had 4. I had 3 rerolls. 4 rerolls.
Yeah. 3
rerolls. 34% is my math here because I had the rushes and the 3-2 dodge with dodge. Either way, better.
Did you switch the player for the extra 3+ dodge?
Probably not.
Yeah, I switched the player. So
okay, that makes sense.
I've got 38.5 for 3 rerolls, 34% for 2 rerolls, and 23% for 1 reroll.
So American math, we're just shy of 4 and 10, man. That's a good feeling, to be honest. Like to be able to lose the drive that hard and still have that.
Yeah.
Against an actual ante as well. Like like you didn't just backline.
No, yeah, standard anti 1 turn, yeah.
Yeah, proper anti 1 turn, the kind of stuff I can expect. The fact that I can lose my drive and still 40% into like a win in this game.
Yeah.
Wild, man. That's wild.
Yeah.
So it's good to know. That's super good math. Yeah, that's like so much better than I thought it was mathematically. Okay, cool.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go. If anybody stuck till the end, you got to learn the maths for the Elf 1 turn. Thank you very much, Souls. Great playing with you. Great fun.
Love playing with you too, buddy. And I'll catch you probably next week. It's a no pressure kind of thing. If you're around, you're around. If not, yeah. Like I said, these don't have to be hard in stone, but I'd like to hit you up each Friday and see if you wanna. Okay.
Yeah, and I'd like to play you, so that's good. Right. Good night,
All right, homie.
Cheers.
Later.
Cheers, and thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.